Just we got some fill in some spots. Just say something fucking nuts. Modern Gentleman, a gentleman's guide to dangerous living.
Let me spell it then, it's M-O-D-E-R-N, gentlemen. M-O-D-E-R-N, gentlemen.
The lyrical content.
Oh,
that's an interesting subject.
Very deep stuff on here.
Yeah. Well, I think I kind of mentioned earlier, Optimistic would probably be the most serious.
In a way serious, but I mean it's still not like super like serial, but...
Yeah, we pretty much just avoided anything serious.
Yeah, I think we just, for the lyrical stuff, we just tried to be as outrageous as we could be and like say the craziest shit and try to fit it into working off what each other were saying to kind of form it into a theme for a song on some of it, and then some of it wasn't even a theme of a song, it was just say the craziest shit you can. On Give Me the Mic, I know we went back and forth at the end verse on that one. And I remember that being just like, all right, I'm just say the craziest shit you can think of pretty much.
Give me the mic so I can cause a spectacle. You can't talk shit with a mouth full of testicles. Give me the mic and I'll rip it apart. Rip Al Gore's chest open and piss on his heart.
I think what the last track on there too, that Modern Gentleman shit.
Yeah.
I think that was another one too, where just we got some fill in some spots, just say something fucking nuts.
I think we said shit that doesn't even make sense, or definitely doesn't make sense and shouldn't even be said probably.
Trying to be outrageous without being super obscene though.
Right.
I mean obviously some of it is obscene, but it wasn't all just suck my wiener, it wasn't. It was more creatively obscene.
It was, and we had some good rhyme patterns and stuff, and we fit it into a good cohesive, whatever that word is.
It was intelligent obscenity.
Yeah,
I think if that could be achieved
in a intelligent comical obscenity. Yeah,
it's
that's a good way to describe it.
It wasn't just I'm gonna cut you up and you're gonna.
No, it wasn't even like that.
Yeah.
I don't think and it wasn't obscene. Murderish obscene, really.
If there was any lines that were violent, they were so ridiculous where nobody would think that it was actually threatening.
Right.
I can't think
a lot of heavy sexual stuff,
which also I don't think anyone took serious.
Can't take serious either because it's so ridiculous.
But your dick drinking a Red Bull,
something like that. Yeah.
Things like that. You couldn't. I mean, it was just so out there where you couldn't be like, oh, these guys are really into murdering and getting laid.
And the other thing it made me think of too, the whole concept of it to me at the time, and still a good way I sum it up is rap making fun of rap music. So rap that makes fun of rap. That was a big theme. Yeah. So we were talking shit about hip hop on a hip hop record, and trying to make a parody of how rappers say they're the best and get laid all the time and are awesome. So that's kind of what it sums up for a lot of the lyrical content too. Yeah, that's a really good way to put it, because it was, a lot of it was kind of a parody on hip hop at the time, and probably still even
holds
more
up.
so now. Yeah,
that's very true.
That's exactly what it was. Now that I think of it,
I think
making fun of that shit.
On that version of Go for a Ride, on the album, remember, there's intros and interludes, and I think we recorded we were supposed to be at a club, and we recorded in the background fake rappers.
So that was kind of a themed track. That was one of the more themed probably songs on here. Yeah,
because you can't. I think when you listen to it, you can't hear all the background tracks perfect because we're talking over it.
Right, but we're acting.
But you hear it in the background, we did fake rapper tracks.
There's a horrible rapper on stage.
I'm the boss, and I make money, and
I remember DJ Big Dick behind me.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, so, we're at a club about to perform, and we're going on after some horrible, shitty, gimmicky rapper,
which happened a lot.
Yeah, that was all the time, and that's probably why we came up with the whole idea too.
I think we were just sick of listening to people be
that
so
might have
serious.
been a part of the formation of it too, is maybe on that tour or playing shows around when we'd be on shows with other rappers, seeing how horrible they were and egotistical and all that.
And they take themselves so serious though, they thought they were just the greatest thing, and they're talking about stuff that they're not living.
And then if I remember the big thing was with the DJ, they'd be skip track 2, go back to track 4. They'd give the DJ a CD, a burned CD for their set list. And then they say, put that in. This is back when CDs were a thing, and you'd have to put a CD in to play or give a DJ and they'd be like, all right, this is track 1. No, and then they'd get pissed off at the DJ if he didn't skip the tracks in the right order. And also, that was a big part of it, I think.
I think so.
And then also them rapping over their own vocals at every show, too. We got sick of that, and we're like, this is horrible.
That happened forever, everywhere.
I'm sure it still does even more. I could never understood it. I always hated it.
What you don't understand is when you're gonna do a live show and you're just gonna go up and rap over one recorded track, you can literally practice that anywhere. Your bedroom, on the bus or in your car, you can go for a walk. Like, you can be practicing this. You're not in a situation where you have to get together with a bunch of other musicians and like rent out a studio and rehearse. So that's what kind of made me mad too, especially coming from a band.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you serious? It is so easy for you to practice, and you're just gonna go on stage and like put on your actual record album, and just talk and rap over it, and you're like lip syncing. People lip sync parts that they forget.
God, they would stop. They would just stop completely and then jump back in, or
it's insulting to people who want to go up there and actually perform and put on a show.
Yeah.
So I think that was another big part of it. We wanted to make sure we were like, you can entertain people.
We started making fun of those rappers a lot in the early stages of it, and then that probably helped form into the whole concept of it too.
Definitely.